We're going to go back in time and discuss the Sedition Act of 1798 and the Sedition Act of 1918. Under President John Adams, Congress enacted the Sedition Act, part of 4 little acts, including the Alien Enemies Act, that were passed by a Federalist-backed Congress. The only way the Sedition Act could fly was if it expired automatically in 1801. The Federalist Party lost seats in Congress, so it expired in 1801. The timing here is important because this is before Marbury versus Madison guaranteed oversight by the Supreme Court. This is also not long after the Constitution itself was drafted, a violation of free speech that most people found foul and offensive. So it didn't work out the first time, but that didn't stop America from trying again with the Sedition Act of 1918, which banned disloyal, profane, scurrilous, and abusive language towards the United States in times of war. Well, Congress decided to repeal this in 1920, and President Woodrow Wilson, who signed the motherfucking Sedition Act of 1918, granted clemency to anybody who had been falsely singled out in 1921. It took political consequences for both versions of the Sedition Act to fall out of favor. Nobody fucking liked it, other than the people in power. So as we move into a terrible period in American history under Donald motherfucking Trump, you have to remind everyone that sedition acts have never worked in this country. You cannot have an American nation without guaranteeing the First Amendment rights to free speech. It is tremendously unpopular with the American people when you start putting a fucking muzzle on our mouths. It is also blatantly unconstitutional. But you know they are going to try for a Sedition Act of 2025. I could see the Republican-controlled Congress doing something along those lines, and they will lose seats. They're already going to lose seats in the midterms if we actually have them. Speaking out against the government's actions is perfectly legal and guaranteed and codified in the Constitution. Every attempt to ramrod a version of a Sedition Act has fucking failed. The 2 attempts in 1918 and 1798.